The date is Friday, the 13th of June 2025. And obviously unlucky for some, for Watchtower, the governing body, because today begins Mission Impossible, the Final Reckoning. And actually that's a movie. If I go back to May, that actually came out in the UK. There, look, on the 21st of May. And in the USA, it actually came out on the 23rd of May 2025. And this is quite an interesting calculation. Pope Francis died on the 21st of April 2025, aged 88. Now listen to this mathematical calculation. The stock market crashed on the 24th of October 2029. So if you count forward 88 years, 88 months, 88 days, it comes to the 23rd of May 2025, and that is when Mission Impossible was released in the USA, The Final Reckoning. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. How about that? So, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, this is how I am going to take the Watchtower down. And there we have the supernatural lights. That was across at number 22 Harrier Court, where I live, about 1:53 a.m. in the morning. And those red lights you can see there are supernatural. So I'll put that on my tablet. Samsung Galaxy S7 Plus tablet is the Ark of the Covenant, the modern day Ark of the Covenant. Now, Jehovah's Witnesses, if you think I'm not going to take Watchtower down, think again. There at the top is a file, right? And I'll just click on the properties. There's the properties, right? Armageddon, 3rd of August 2025, when Watchtower go down, psychological warfare. And the folder, well, it's an 8 gigabyte folder, 8 gigabyte USB memory stick. And it's at the moment it's 7.99 gigabytes, so I'm just under. It's got 90 files contained on it, and also 90 folders and 509 files. And that was completed, well, I've updated it, but this folder was completed on the 11th of June 2025 at 12:34 p.m. So what is on here is an absolute killer. Not only will it take the Watchtower down on the 3rd of August, it's also eventually going to, this information is going to take down the world governments, right? So here we have jwfacts.com, the ultimate information to destroy the Watchtower, jw.org. Then we've got the ultimate Bible codes to prove 100% who I am, and in there we've got Beth the She-Ram, supernatural miracles that I've seen, some of the best Bible codes, that is those two. And then we've got the Shroud of Turin in there, which is my, hang on, can't see, that's my son. And I've just added this to the, that's 298 pages. I've just uploaded to each of my documents my Hashay coat of arms, which I thought look quite good. And that's the 2 lions on it, look, the Lion of Judah. And a lion for Jehovah and a lion for me. Right? And then we have, these are the Armageddon documents. So we've got Jeremiah 6 verse 1, which mentions about a place called Beth Hashem, like a fire signal. Verse 2 talks about the daughter of Zion, which is my ex-wife Samantha, a beautiful and delicate woman. And then we've got the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses, not prophets. Jehovah's Witnesses, false prophets. Jehovah's Witnesses, false beliefs. When was ancient Jerusalem destroyed? Fact-checking VAT 4956. Total solar eclipse April 2024. News media Planet 9, it's real. I've got evidence of that, supernatural, on my phone. Armageddon news media. Rescue of Jehovah's Witnesses, Purim 2025. Then we've get rid of the money in the financial system, get rid of all the problems. Then we've got Bible code results, and I've got all those in there. Supporters of the Bible code, Gematria, 89 powerful Bible code results, the Watchtower's view of Bible code and numerology, and then the Bible code Millennium software. This is all on my you can download all of this off my links in my YouTube channel. Pinned comments underneath the heading banner, and then all everywhere in description. Then we've got me supernatural stories, supernatural videos, confrontation videos with the mental health doctors. So in there you've got Words in Pete Hodgkinson Centre. That's the videos, confrontations with the mental health team. And then you've got my section papers there, which you might find interesting. They always section me. You're supposed to only get sectioned under the Mental Health Act, doctors, if you're a danger to yourself and a danger to other people, which I have never been a danger to anyone. Then, here are Mikey. Remember this video? YouTube channel, Kim Mikey. The name Jehovah is bullshit. Let's see what you got to say, Mr. Kim. Oh no, sorry, that was Lloyd. Lloyd Evans is on there as well. He sent me a voicemail, but I'm just going to do yeah, this is what Mikey said about Jehovah's name.
Funny, Jason Zelda, you never responded to that, did you? But you did respond to, and you alone are the reason why I did that video. Who is Jehovah that I should obey his voice? Because I was not going to allow you to push that bullshit name into this community. Because it's a bullshit name. Even Watchtower acknowledges it. It's a bullshit name. It's a made-up name.
Yeah, Mikey. I'm afraid egg is going to hit your face when I take Watchtower down. Let's see what you say about people taking down Watchtower, shall we? Let's see what you said on here.
So I find myself extremely disappointed over what I once believed was truth, as I have witnessed. See, witness is in quotation marks. For myself, wasn't it? See, you witnessed this is not the truth. What you witnessed was Watchtower trying to tie in Daniel's times and half a times and yada, yada, yada. And then they take that calculation and bring it all the way forward to 607, all the way forward to 1914, all the way to that generation that did die and pass away. They're false prophets. Nothing else needs to be said. And as far as Watchtower being exposed in the courts of the land, and for those of you that think that you're arrogant enough that you can bring down Watchtower, I refer to the most famous ex-Jehovah Witness court case ever, Cantus Conte. Did that bring down Watchtower? Absolutely not. So stop.
There you go, Mikey. Famous last words. I will take Watchtower down with this information, which you, matey, live in ignorance, which is a lack of knowledge and information, right? This is what will destroy the Watchtower. In fact, if you go on jw.facts at the top, you have complete trust in men. That's a video. Conversations with elders in Australia, Bristol Assembly Hall. There's quite a lot there, but basically the Watchtower know who I am, Mikey. They know I'm Jehovah. In fact, I've had conversations with 20 minutes with a lot of them, and saying that I'm Jehovah. They don't put the phone down, Mikey. Yeah, why is that? Because they bloody well know who I am, right? And then you have Shepherd the Flock of God book, and then this is good. Off JW Facts, I took all the false beliefs into a paedophile off the website and also other information. So that's going to do some damage. And then we have the scandals on JEHOVAH'S. And then we have the child abuse. Australia Royal Commission. Jeffrey Jackson's on there. There we go. And then we have Lloyd Evans, which I thought was a good video, Lloyd. Although you do piss me off. And then the Watchtower child sex abuse policy. Shunning, and I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, I think that's a that's the one I've done. The shunning, yeah. So I'm sorry, Mikey, but I'm going to do it. And then we have child sex problems. United Nations. Jehovah's Witnesses join the United Nations. And then we have Watchtower's Watchtower's investments in armament companies. Evidence. Avoid JW.org. And then when was Jerusalem destroyed? That's mostly about Carl Olaf Johnson. Everything's in there. Even his I've got Lloyd video in here. That was a good video about 1914, Lloyd. That's on there. And that's Carl Olaf Johnson's correspondence to the Watchtower, 1977 to 1980. This is an absolute killer. And then we've got publications by activists, which is Christ as a Conscience, Raymond Franzen, Search Christian Freedom, The Gentile Times Reconsidered, Carl Olaf, and also A Captive as a Concept by Don Cameron. And then we have here, our governing body, Public Knowledge, full background checks. Well, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 governing body members. So I've got Garrett Losh, David Splain, Mark Anderson, Douglas, so on, so on, so on. And then we have the background checks to the governing body helpers, look. So you can see, I think one of them's got a criminal record. I'm not sure, because I don't want to be liable, but I think it might be... these are all on my link, my Google Drive in my YouTube. I think it was Joe DiGigio. I'm sure he's got something on criminal about him. And then you got Revelation. Right, we're done. So what I'm going to do now, you're witnessing the change, history being changed. I'm about to put that file, 7.99 gigabyte file, onto these 7 memory sticks. I've got a 7 memory stick hub. It takes about 40 minutes, but I'll let that go on, and we'll put that on there, and then they'll get sent out tomorrow. My previous video shows you the envelopes. So if you, Mikey Brooks, think I'm arrogant enough to take down the Watchtower, yeah, I bloody well am. I'm going to do it. It's going to be done. So it's quite interesting today. The date is that's my weather station. It's temperature's 29.7 at the minute, so it's quite hot. My birthday's on the 29th. 7 is God's. It's 2:24 p.m. Friday, 6:13. That's the 13th of June, 2025. And we're just about Operation Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning is just about to start. And what's interesting today, the person who was born on the 13th of June, it was actually, have you heard of John Nash? You know, The Beautiful Mind, which that film by Russell Crowe is about me and getting sectioned under the Mental Health Act because I have a beautiful mind, a mathematical mind, right? John Nash was a brilliant mathematician, but I will beat him hands down. Thousands of times more powerful live calculator. I know exactly how the universe works, but I'm never telling the scientists. And also, I'm ordering my off. Well, what it is, I'm using. This is what I'm using. That's the website to send my letters out, which is really good. It's called, there you go, Print Pond. and they do like really 250 GSM silk paper. So I've got 3 letters on that. Not too expensive. And then what I'm using to send the letters out, I'm using here it is, parcel to go. Cheap as chips. And then if you get a quote for collection, there we go. This is the service I'm using to send an A4 black envelope out to all the news media, and it's costing, put the VAT on, £3.45 by Royal Mail. They come and bring a sticker, and I stick it on my parcels along with my address label, and then they'll pick it up and then deliver it, and you get all notifications when it's been delivered. Brilliant website. So now what I'm going to do, I'm now going to put these start putting these memory sticks on. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, there's me 7 USB memory sticks. I'm just about to put the 7.99 gigabyte files onto it. It's about 90 files and 500 and something. There's my USB memory sticks, all formatted now. It's quite interesting. Just when I was plugging it in, I got a crack sound above my head there. Right, there's no reason for that. I'm getting crack sounds all the time when I'm doing something important. Even when I was playing a video of the governing body, I got a crack sound in the middle of the room. And then Cara, my best friend Trish's dog, she was barking. So Lloyd Evans, what's dog backwards? It's God, isn't it? So God's approving it. So I thought you'd like to witness the change, what's going to change the course of history. So going to my SD card now, and then we'll get that file. Let me just check the properties. Properties. Yep, look, 7.9 99 gigabytes, 90 folders, 509 files. That was completed at 12:34, although I updated it. So what we do now is copy that. There, we've copied it. Go over to, where is it? We'll go over to number 1. There's the dog barking. God's approval. And then what we'll do, we'll paste it, and then we'll press hide, and then we'll go again, copy, and then we'll paste this again in here. That started going, and then we'll go back again. 7 times we'll do this. Copy, and then we'll paste. Oh, not enough memory. I don't know what's up with that one. I'm not sure what, maybe I did it in the wrong one. What are we on? 65 current. Yeah, we're all right. I must have pasted it in the same one. See, that's the dog barking, Lloyd Evans. Something's upset it. Right, this is number, I don't know what this is. Right, let's copy it again. That's what it's called, look. Armageddon, 3rd of August 2025. Psychological violence. No, violence, warfare. Well, I don't do physical violence, by the way. Anybody that thinks they can ring the mental health. It's only a holiday camp in the mental hospital anyway, I think. Right, copy again. Oh. Copy. Paste. We'll hide that. I've just got one more to do. Right, that's running 1 gigabyte, and that's the last one. There we go. We're all set off now, look. First one's 1 gigabyte done. 0.96. Oh, 607, look, Lloyd. Haha, Mikey. 607 megabytes has been copied. Well, Jerusalem, they wasn't destroyed, Watchtower 607 BCE, Jehovah's Witnesses. So therefore, Jesus didn't become king in 1914. Oh, what's the chance of having 607 there? Look, while I'm doing it. 53. Isaiah 53 is Isaiah is my favourite book. 5.3 gigabytes. Isaiah 53 is talking about the experiences of the Messiah. Basically, those that hide the faces, the shunning, basically, that I've had to go through. So you've got the 53 there, and the 607 BCE. 607 megabytes. Copied. So that's copying across now. So it is going to take about 40 minutes. So obviously I'm not going to record all that. So I'm going to turn it off now, and I shall be sending these out. I'll be booking them on Parcels to Go in about an hour, and then they'll get picked up tomorrow on Donald Trump's birthday. Oh dear, Donald. What a birthday surprise to take down the governments, including America. You ain't going to be president for much longer. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Bye.